Welcome to the final Skedlive cast of the year. It's Monday, November 18. I'm Victoria Encapia Gomez, and here's what's making the news now. The postal workers' strike might lead to more in-person sales for larger companies. 55,000 postal workers have been on strike since Friday. Body shop store manager Michelle McCracken says the strike will affect smaller businesses, but drive sales for larger independent street-level stores. Read my full story at skedline.com. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is pledging to save Toronto's Santa Claus parade. Trudeau tweeted his message of support on Friday. The promise comes after a GoFundMe campaign was launched to save the 120-year-old parade, facing $250,000 shortfall. President and CEO of Toronto Santa Claus, Clay Charters, tells CBC he's still waiting to hear the details. This year's parade is this Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Check Brianna Alexander Thomas' story on skedline.com. The Toronto Distillery Winter Village returns for another year. Running daily from November 13 to January 5th, the market has already won the hearts of both locals and visitors. The Winter Village this year coincides with the arrival of Taylor Swift and international fans. Christy and Jillian, two Taylor Swift fans from Boston who had come for the show, say the Toronto market exceeded their expectations. Read Skedline reporter Bandita Kumar's full story on skedline.com. The 5th annual New Toronto Holiday Market is taking over Humber Lakeshore's Welcome Center next week. The market will span all 3 floors of the Welcome Center. All vendor table fees will be donated to Heaven on the Queensway, a food bank that supports the South Etobicoke area. The market is teaming up with Humber's Indigenous Education and Engagement to highlight Indigenous vendors. The market will take place from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. on November 30th. Read Skedline reporter Adrian Glazer's full story on skedline.com. Holiday romance season has begun, and book lovers are excited. Book Talk creator Just After Dark and her virtual book club will be kicking off December with holiday-themed reading. The book features weekly polls where members vote on their festive reads. For bookworms everywhere, curling up with a cozy holiday romance is the perfect way to celebrate this season. Read Skedline reporter Preeti Mahi's full story on skedline.com. Now, to share some of their favorite holiday memories, here are reporters Preeti Mahi, Adrian Glazer, and Bandita Kumar.
Thanks, Victoria. Here we have Skedline reporters Adrian Glazer and Preeti Mahi. How are you guys today?
I'm good.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Cute Christmas sweaters, yeah?
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. So, would you guys like to share some of your favorite Christmas holiday memories that you have?
Absolutely. One of my favorite Christmas memories is when I was little, we would always go over to my grandma's house every Christmas Eve. And she would always make the most delicious Caesar salad and Caesar salad dressing that I've ever had in my whole life. So now whenever I have it, it always reminds me of Christmas time. And she would always save a couple ornaments for me and all my cousins to put on the tree. So it was always really fun for all the grandkids to do together. So that's one of my favorite memories when I was a kid.
That's very cute.
That's nice. For me, it would probably be going to Niagara Falls during Christmas with my family. We've been doing that for as long as I can remember, and we would just spend a night or two after opening presents. And yeah, it was definitely one of my fondest memories since we haven't done it in a while. So yeah, what about you, Vandita?
One of my favorite memories is going to this one house that we live nearby, and it would they would set up lights every year, and it would gradually grow. And it was nice because coming from a family that doesn't celebrate Christmas, and having this tradition of going and seeing the lights, I think it was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Now we have Skedline reporters Aaliyah Marco Mene and Victoria Hincapie Gomez with their memories.
My favorite Christmas memory all starts at the fireplace. Every year, my family would light up the fireplace, and all the kids, cousins, mothers, daughters, sisters, brothers, uncles, the whole bunch would gather around. We'd play card games like Uno, we'd open our presents, and we'd socialize. And to me, that is what Christmas is about.
I remember waking up at my grandparents' on the 25th, and the first thing I glanced at was a bunch of presents piled underneath the living room's Christmas tree. And those presents were ranging from cartwheel cars to money and clothes. Later on that day, I would meet my dad, and his presents would, in most cases, come in the form of gift cards, as he was too afraid of choosing a present.
Check out the full podcast on SkedPod. Now with the weather, Ethan Kalman.
Hello, Humber. This is Ethan Kelman reporting for Skedline Live. For Monday, we have a high of 13 degrees and a low of 3 degrees, as we're expecting lots of sunshine. For Tuesday, we have a high of 10 degrees and a low of 8 degrees, as it will be mainly cloudy. For Wednesday, there will be a high of 11 degrees and a low of 3 degrees. There are also expected showers. On Thursday, it will be cloudy again with a 70% chance of rain, high of 5 degrees and a low of 4 degrees. Finally, on Friday, we will have more cloudy weather with a high of 7 degrees and a low of 3 degrees. As you can see, there will be a slight transition from sunny to rainy weather during the week. Now we head back to Victoria for Skedlive.
I'm Victoria and Capia Gomez. Thank you for watching. Watch Skedlive, Skedpot, and all of our coverage on skedline.com. Until next time, happy holidays.